We are on day 8 of the protest and the rioting. I include both of them. What's going on in our country right now hasn't gone on for a long, long time. But it happens. There's divisiveness. There's subgroups. There's political agenda. There's money floating around all over the place and deals being made. And the nation is protesting. And the reason that they're protesting is that there has not been an arrest of the other 3. And that powder puff charge the Chauvin got is bullshit. So let's put it in perspective. They've been doing this for decades. And you got to understand how this thing works, folks. They don't want to arrest those guys because they were trained to do that. Just as every officer in every city and county and municipal whatever in America has been trained. It's nationwide. It's in their books. If a person has a call or that's his call, we're just going to guard it and make sure nobody interferes with it and pretend nothing's happening. Nothing to see here, folks. Just George Floyd being slowly murdered and suffocated and watching the life drain out of his body. For God's sakes. I'm watching the news in Huntington Beach because, well, I'm on their ass and I'm going to stay on it. In one video, I see this fat white guy flipping off dual fingers, a black guy who's protesting saying, "No, wrong city, pal, wrong city." And here's this guy with his man boobs out there, his pink man boobs, thinking he's right. Not knowing, and not knowing how surrounded he really is. This probably fat trust fund baby, I don't know, just silly shit like that. And then I saw a guy escape from the cops and run, and they fire about 8 paintballs at him 50 feet away. Why? Well, we can't catch him, so we're just going to shoot him with paintballs. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about in Huntington Beach. That's it, folks. All the little innuendo crap you see is just a little bit of what is really going on. They're part of the problem. They picked out and attacked black people at the surf championships. On purpose. They want to send a message. You don't belong in Huntington Beach. And so I would love to see a big, huge protest go to Huntington Beach. You know what I'd really like to see? I'd like to see those wussies in Huntington Beach that know what happened to George Floyd was wrong. Get out and protest. Are you there? Are any of you still there? Country's going to crap. And you can't say you didn't see it coming. I saw it coming. I didn't know when it was going to happen, but I knew that at some point in time, people were just going to have enough of this. But they bet you didn't. They bet you wouldn't be mad. They bet you wouldn't be angry. They bet you'd do what you always do, and that is cover your eyes, make some kind of stupid white excuse, and then go hide back behind your 8-foot fences. Well, guess what? This is America, and if we don't take care of all Americans all the time, there's something inherently wrong with us. The same guy that was yelling down there in Huntington Beach is the same guy that was out there shooting Indians 150 years ago. He's the same guy that was walking people to the gas chambers in Nazi Germany. The same mentality, folks. And if you think it's different, it's not. It's time for change. And if they do not arrest those other 3 officers, all hell will break loose. I promise you that. That's what, if they clear these officers, all hell will break loose. But see, if they condemn these officers, they got to charge them with a crime. What's the crime? That they were trained to do what they did? Is that a crime? This is in our book. Wait, it's not just in our book. It's in every damn training book in America to do it that way. And that's what they're afraid to change. Because if they have to change that, changes everything, folks. It gets the knees off the necks. And they don't want to take the knees off the necks. So you're going to have to demand that they take the goddamn knees off of the necks of black men in this country. They're being systematically eradicated and caged. It's time for change. I think when they asked Ben Franklin, do we have a democracy? He said, I believe his words were, and I'm paraphrasing, we have a republic if we can keep it. Can we keep it, folks?